Welcome back, filmmakers. Today, we're diving into a technique that's been around since Fox first used it back in 1930 and has recently made a major comeback: front and rear projection. If you're looking for a relatively cheap alternative to capture realistic, immersive visuals directly in camera, this might just be your new best friend. Let's start with rear projection. Behind me, you'll see we've set up a translucent screen and a high-powered projector. The projector is positioned behind the screen, casting a dynamic alien planet onto it. Notice how the light from the projection interacts with me standing in front of it. That's one of the biggest strengths of this technique. The lighting and reflections feel natural because they're actually happening in real time. Now let's look at front projection. With this setup, you don't necessarily need as much depth in your space as you do with rear projection, but you do need height and width, as your projection will need to come from an angle that enables you to light the screen without having your talent cast shadows on the screen. Both techniques require careful calibration to make sure the image looks as convincing as possible. The alignment between the projector, the screen, and the camera needs to be spot on to avoid any distortion. So what makes projection so powerful? To put it simply, it provides a lot of the benefits of using an LED volume at a fraction of the cost. First, it allows actors to interact directly with their environment. Unlike green screen, where they're imagining their surroundings, projection gives them something tangible to react to. This can result in more authentic performances. Second, it makes consistent lighting a lot easier since you can see the digital environment you're matching to. And lastly, since the background is baked into the shot, there's a lot less compositing work that needs to be done in post. But no technique is without its challenges. For projection to work effectively, you need a controlled environment. Too much ambient light can wash out the image, making it difficult to match the contrast of your live action elements to your digital environment. And any misalignment between the projector, screen, or camera can ruin the effect. It can also be less flexible than green screen in the sense that once you've chosen your projected background, you're locked in for good. So when should you use projection? It's a great option for productions that want to prioritize in-camera effects and minimize post-production work. If an LED volume is not an option for you, projection is the next best thing. If you're considering projection for your next project, here's a tip. Invest in high-quality projection equipment. The better your projector and screen, the more convincing your results will be. And don't forget to test. A few hours spent fine-tuning your setup can save you days of headaches down the line. As always, plan your shots and make sure you're happy with the end result before you begin filming. Once you roll cameras, you'll be locked into the background for good. In our next lesson, we'll explore a new cutting-edge tool that's quickly bringing real-time virtual production and pre-visualization directly to the hands of indie creators: augmented reality. Let's keep pushing those boundaries together.